It's your turn. I'm not nearly as gifted a speaker as Lee is. They've asked me to share my testimony with y'all, my venture through life. And I will say that mine is the difference between a head knowledge and a heart knowledge. When I was, up closer. When I was growing up, my dad was in the military, and we traveled a good bit. I think I counted 9 times through high school that we moved. So we always went to the local church, but we didn't go on a regular basis. And when I was 13 years old, I was baptized in Hope Mills, North Carolina, at Hope Mills Baptist Church. And that's when I had a head knowledge. I knew who Jesus was, but he wasn't in my heart. And I went through life, went through high school and then went to college and started working. And I happened to be in New York. I was commuting to New York City for about 2 years. And I happened to be there during 9/11. And at that time, my sister and my brother, I have 4 older sisters and a younger brother, and they were all praying for me. I didn't know this until later, that they were praying for me, that I would get that heart knowledge. And so they started giving me, my brother gave me a chronological Bible, and my sister gave me a book, The Prayer of Jabez. And while I was commuting up there, I started reading this. The 9/11 came along, and it's like, there's something else. I'm here, I'm working, I'm doing, all that I wanted to achieve in life. I've got all this recognition, making good money, but I'm empty. I'm missing something. And so I started reading through the Bible. 9/11 came along, and I started going to church with a guy. And then my company dissolved, and I came back to Atlanta and came to Johnson's Ferry. Went there the first day, and it was a Sunday, and Bryant was preaching. And he was preaching to me, directly to me. And it's like, wow, this is amazing. How did he know this is what's happening in my life? So I come the second week. Who do I see? I see a fraternity brother that I had not seen in 30 years. Was there. And it's like every week God was saying to me exactly what was going on in my life. And to me at that point it's like, hey guy, I need to know more about this God and this Jesus that's here. And then I chose to go to a men's Bible study. And that's where I met Glenn Taylor. And we've been in a Bible study for 17 years together now. And that's when I realized that I need to give my heart to God. I need to give that to Jesus. And at that point in time, I recommitted myself to say, this is what, God is all about. And I say it as the difference between head knowledge and heart knowledge, because even Satan knows who Christ is. We look at in Luke, when he's going to cross the water and he runs across the man that's tormented, and his name was Legion. And they came out and they said, we know who you are. Why are you here? And that shows me that it takes more than just head knowledge, to walk the walk with Christ. And at that point in time, I recommitted myself. And the wonderful thing is now that he's given me a place in my life, he says, giving me this opportunity to serve missions, to serve him. He's put this, this wonderful joy in my heart. And that's my testimony. There's God has a place for all of us, and there's a time in your life to share with everybody that there will be seasons, that everybody will go through seasons in their life, and the more seasons you can spend with Christ, the better. Thank you.
Amen.